I got a bad feeling about this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. Today we're going to be playing on a map called Attack on Coruscant. So the whole goal is to push through this straight here and capture all the command posts. It is a ground-to-space map, so there is a lot of aerial dogfights. But the main battle is here on this highway. And with all the tanks and armored vehicles, it gets really hard to start pushing through if you don't have some heavy stuff to back you up. So we're going to jump in this cannon right away and try to place a little bit of ground fire. See if we can't take out a couple of these cannons. Or a couple of these tanks, excuse me.
Hostiles have gained a command post.
We haven't even hit it yet. There we go. There's just so many grenades that get chucked around on this map because there's just so many tanks that there's just grenades everywhere all the time. There we go. Let's take out the droid and we'll move up. Oh, come on. Let's go. Whoa. That was a V-wing that just came flying out of the sky. That might be an issue. Come on. There we go. Droideca's the only problem is the shield. Once that shield's down, they go down right quick, but it's just a matter of getting that out of the way. There we go. The tanks are just virtually unlimited in this map, so no matter how many you take out, there's always just going to be a push with the tanks. Looks like our tanks haven't even brought up anything yet, so it looks like it's just our troopers pushing through. I don't know how far we can actually push without those tanks. We'll try it anyway to see what happens. Oh, come on. Keep getting hit by that spider walker. Well, let's see. What should we do now? I think we're gonna go up to space here. We'll start off here, and we're gonna spawn in as Anakin, see if we can't get in his fighter. And looks like it's gone at the moment. Looks like we lost all the fighters. Alright, there we go. Do not take off with this. Alright, so we'll try to take out a couple fighters, and we'll try to get down to the ground, get a little bit of Jedi support in there. The one thing that frustrates me about this map a little bit is that not all the buildings load in at the same time. So sometimes you'll just randomly crash into a building and not even know it was there. Which, when I was testing out this map, I did that quite a few times. Or some of the buildings you can actually fly through, technically. Here we go. Let's see if we can get some fire in here and just land in front of everyone. When I was playing this earlier, it was really hard to survive long as the Jedi, just because you can't really stay out of range for very long, and blocking isn't always efficient. And I actually found out that these engineer droids, they take you out really quick, because if they get one shot in close, it's about half your life, and then you just get finished off by everyone else.
That was exhilarating.
Also, it's not like the typical hero setup where you have like the lightsaber bar and you get extra health for killing enemies and stuff. It's just normal health bar, kind of like the Jedi in the campaign mode, which makes it a little more difficult to stay alive because you're not always getting health just for killing people. So it's gonna be looking for med packs and stuff. We're actually pushing through this rather quickly. It's just a matter of if our other troops can catch up so we can take this thing. Looks like they're coming up right quick. which we'll need their help to take care of that tank. Because I won't last long if there's a tank.
That was exhilarating.
This is probably the quickest I've ever taken this command post too. Normally it takes like quite a while, and you're usually stuck on that highway for a long time before you get into these back streets. Yeah, we already got... Did that sniper just shoot him? I think he did. Uh-oh. Come on, there we go. Well, that was a good run while it lasted. Let's spawn in as... We'll just go with the normal clone trooper. And we'll go here and we'll see if we can't push that last command post. There's so much space, yeah, because now we got another fighter spawn point. We'll have more fighters in there. There's so much open space that if you're not like a fast-moving unit, it takes a while to move around the map. But you don't really notice it when you're pushing through and there's just troops everywhere. I also really like the flow of this map. It's got a nice flow. We're just pushing down this straight line. It's difficult. Even after playing Battlefront for years, this is still like a hard map to push through efficiently and try to stay alive in, because there's just rounds everywhere. So I don't like those deployable turns that the snipers put out, because they're actually quite accurate. It kind of annoys me. Oh, here we go, medical droid. We'll see if we can't get around this side and get that last command post after we get healed up. Yeah, we'll call that good enough. It says they have 2 command posts left on the map, but the last one's their ship, so as long as we capture this last one on the ground, the timer will start going down and we'll take the victory on this one. Oh, dang it. Seems like every time I actually die, it's either from a sniper or an engineer. It's never from a normal class. Alright, we'll try out Mace Windu and we'll try to use him to push for that last little bit. We'll jump in this fighter, see if we can't speed things along a little bit. Whoa. We got quite a few units on that one. Oh my goodness. They're just lining up now. We might have to thin out their numbers a little bit before we can push through the rest of this. I really like having the pilots on the map, because it always seems like a lot of the AI spawn as pilots but don't pilot ships. So it just means there's a bunch of units running around with pistols that aren't very effective. Yeah, just look how many units there are right here. This is just insane. So if we just stay down, mind our own business, we might get out of this alive.
The enemy has taken a command post.
Well, that didn't last long, but we're getting a good push for that, so I think I'm going to switch back to Anakin. Yep, and now we'll try to finish it. Looks like we got a little ways to move, though. Just look at this sheer amount of troops just piling in here.
That was exhilarating.
There we go. Looks like we got a tank down there, which means we'll start getting the last command post with that tank cover. Oops. Yeah, like I said earlier, there's just grenades everywhere, especially when a tank's in the area. There's just so many grenades that they throw, because the second AI see the tanks, they just start chucking grenades like crazy.
Roger that. You got it. Watch your flank.
Alright, once we capture this, that should be it.
The Republic is in control
Alright,
of command
that's all for today, guys. We'll see you guys back tomorrow with some more Battlefront 2 footage.
It's bigger than any of us. Than anything I could
could have imagined. I never meant to. I only wanted to do my duty.